Hello, everybody, and happy Wednesday evening. Wow, it's been a couple of weeks, and I'm so glad to be back live with you all this evening. And for those of you who are going to be able to tune in and catch some of the show tonight, that's great. And those of you who are going to watch afterwards, I'm just so happy and blessed to be back. So, anyway, tonight I'm really excited to share with you. I've been wanting to have a show that just dealt with like the winter dry skin issues, dry skin rashes like eczema, psoriasis, dermatitis, things that can tend to flare up around this time of year. I really wanted to go into more detail on just general maintenance of dry skin. You know, throughout the year, our skin can fluctuate. At least I know mine does, and for a lot of us it does. You know, during warmer, more humid times of the year, we can be more normal or maybe a little bit more oily. But during the winter time, when the air is drier and colder, if we're not in balance, it's very easy for the skin to begin to dry out. If you tend to have more rashes and flare-ups, those things can flare up. So I wanted to take a few minutes with you tonight to share with you some of our products and tips that we have for helping to manage the dry skin blues, so to speak. So to jump right in, I wanted to, and I've got products, my camera and my table didn't quite meet, so I'm going to be bringing stuff up to show you. I have been asked probably, oh my gosh, it seems like several times a day over the last couple of weeks, handling the rashes around the hands and the feet. You know, and it can be prescribed as eczema, a dry skin rash. You may not even know what it is. It's just something you battle with every year. I know for a long time, growing up and then in my college years and then even in my early years as a mom, around the winter time, washing dishes and getting my knuckles used to crack and bleed. And that was just something I felt like was part of my battle during the winter time, was that I dealt with the dry and cracked knuckles. Oh, it would hurt. And then I used to do, before I knew about the petroleum and the chemicals in the product, I used to use Vaseline or Jergens lotion or something and put the socks on my feet at night. They were so bad. And that didn't really help. And now I know why. You know, when you think about combating dry skin and the red skin rashes, again, you know, our philosophy is the raw vegan nutrition for the skin, is putting the raw unrefined butters and oils onto your skin that not just are the emollient to help soothe and hydrate, but have the vitamins and the antibacterial, antifungal properties and the antioxidants. So it's combating the bacteria on the skin, the dryness, the red and the flaky. So it's helping to kill anything going on the surface of the skin that is bad, simultaneously hydrating so that you get a long-term effect. Like right now, you know, we're headed into really dry weather. You know, I've been a little bit off internally, kind of sick, and my skin has, my hands and my knuckles have stayed very soft, and that's just through the balance of what I have done topically and probably internally to help keep that breakout from happening. So I'm absolutely convinced you don't have to go through these winter skin pains and rashes and dry skin patches, you know, through using the balance of products. And you think about a moisturizer right now, everything's about moisturizing and keeping the skin hydrated. So it may not necessarily, you know, we're not dealing with acne right now. We're not dealing with anti-aging. We're just attacking the concept of dry skin, attacking dry skin for what it is. And, you know, when the cold and the dry air hits, our bodies deplete itself of moisture on the surface. When that happens, you know, the skin tries to self-hydrate, and when it can't, it gets red, maybe a little bit itchy, and then it starts to get dry. And then the more dry it gets, it can start to crack, and then the more cracked it gets, it can even bleed. And it doesn't, you know, when you think about feeding the skin the nutrition that it needs, just like internally feeding our bodies the balance that it needs, when we're dealing with hands and skin and feet, you don't have to just go in predisposed that I'm going to have dry skin this winter. You know, you can feed it that balance of not just emolliency, just going back to the total nutrition for the skin. So jumping right in, and that wasn't trying to be redundant, I think I'm just trying to explain that we don't have, as we think about moisturizers through this fall and winter, it's a whole concept, and you can really go through winter and have really healthy, supple, clean, and moisturized skin. And same thing with your hands and your feet, but it does require a regime and it does require a commitment. But I want to encourage you, for those of you who are new to the fact that we have products that deal specifically with dry skin, like our body butters and lotions, things I'm going to show you here in a moment, our eczema treatment cream to help combat the hands, the elbows. Really turn around and look and read the labels of the products that you're using. You know, I'm a big proponent of that. And look at your top 5 ingredients. You know, if it's water, glycerin, alcohols, extracts, none of that is hydrating the skin. It may be safe, they may be clean ingredients, but that's not putting the vitamins and the antioxidants and the nutrition into the skin simultaneously hydrating to give your skin that boost. You know, it's kind of like, you know, iceberg lettuce is a green. There's not really any nutritional value to it. It's not going to make you fat. It's not going to, it's gluten-free, it's vegan, but that because there's no nutritional value to it, it's not feeding your body. So it goes in and it may act as a roughage, but it's not giving your body the nutrition that it needs. It's the same thing with your skin. You can feed it something that's clean and that's safe, but if it's not nutrition laden, you're not really going to solve a problem. You're going to still just temporarily patch and end up with frustration. Okay, so going into, let's talk about the hands and the feet and the regime that I recommend. Now let's talk about the very extreme. Right now, let's say you've got hands that are just red, they're very dry, maybe bloody and cracked knuckles, or you just have a consistent problem around your fingers, you have eczema. We have got 2 products during the winter time that I recommend for that. Actually 3. One, and first and foremost, is the Eczemaceuticals treatment cream. It comes in this tub here. This is going to be a really rich antibacterial, antifungal, butter-rich product. So it's going to go in and kill the bacteria and fungal issues going on the surface of the skin. But it's got the butter riches that's going to help immediately soothe the redness and inflammation. Now this may not be enough because this is very heavy with the antibacterial, antifungals. Let me open it up and show you. So this is a really rich, thick, it's kind of got a greenish tone to it. And we always say to see the natural before you feel it. Our products, we have a triple infused herb complex that's in the organic aloe, it's aged in the oils, and then it's infused in the finished product. This has raw green tea, chamomile, calendula, rich anti-inflammatories that are in the treatment cream. And that's going to go on and combat the itch, the redness, the inflammation. Now, a lot of times that may be sufficient for the really broken dry. So you've got this eczema type rash combined with the dry skin. We add either an application of our dry skin salve or what is one of our new products, which is in our Bodyceuticals line called the Body Butter. And this would be for a nighttime treatment, and it could be done with like a cotton sock or a glove where you would apply a very liberal layer of the treatment cream to the outside of both hands. And then over that, this body butter, it's just rich with the raw oils and butters. Now, it's not going to have the antibacterial, antifungal properties. It's going to be more of a calming, soothing, moisturizing body butter. So it's really rich for the emollient purposes. So you'd apply the layer of the treatment cream and then the application of the body butter over and put your hands in those socks. And you may only have to do that for 2 or 3 nights. And then after that, really just get to where maybe you're using the body butter once or twice a day by itself, small application, or the treatment cream by itself. And that would be a regime recommendation for eczema on the hands, just a dry and cracked skin. This would apply to the feet. It really would apply to any area on the body except for probably the face. That's going to be a little bit of a different regime where you've got those eczema type dry skin patches and rashes. So the treatment cream combined with the body butter for the dry and cracked hands and feet. Now, for the general body usage, this is probably this is again in our body line, and this is the inspirational, which is one of my favorite aromas. We have the calming, inspirational, and energizing, and that's just the essential oil blend. We don't use essential oils in any of our lines except for the body line, and that just gives it a nice, fun fragrance. If you want a lotion that is without any essential oils, we have our baby calendula and shea lotion, and then we have a treatment lotion in the eczema line. But this is just just a really raw shea butter, organic olive, apricot kernel, avocado oil, just a really rich, hydrating. Again, we don't prepare products past 140 degrees, so you're still getting all the benefit, whether it's a basic nice oil like raw apricot kernel oil or olive oil or avocado oil, or some of the rich oils like argan and borage, tamanu, neem, hemp. We don't overcook our products, so you're not cooking the nutrition out. Just like when you cook broccoli or vegetables or fruit, when you prepare products, raw is best. That's going to give you the maximum nutrition for the body. So the same thing with the lotion. So again, this is just a really nice lotion. I use this every day, like after I go to the restroom, after washing dishes, just being at my desk all day at the office. I'm constantly applying the lotion. It just takes a small amount. You just rub it in your hands all over. This is just really good. After you wash your hands, it's good to put lotion on. At night, this is something now at night, like right now, I tend to get pretty dry. So I would use the body butter over my whole body, like after the shower at night, and then a layer of the lotion is really good. Sometimes by itself, you just want to pick and choose what works for you. But we have the body butter, the body lotion, which is really nice, in the BodyCeuticals line. And then for more of the rashes, your eczema, your treatment cream and treatment lotion. But this is something I keep by my desk. It comes in an 8-ounce bottle. It's really fun. A little goes a long way. These aren't water-based products. This is in an organic aloe, herb tea, and rich oils. So you're not getting any filler ingredients. You're not getting any glycerin that's just going to sit on the surface of the skin. Everything's going to absorb in this product. So that's what I recommend for overall body. Now, when it comes to the face, the face is kind of unique because each of us have different problems where we may be combating besides just dry skin. And that could be anything from acne to rosacea to just general aging concerns. Like for me, my skin is fairly normal with aging, and I was for a while using the RosaceaCeuticals Intense Moisture Cream. I'm now using our Regenecy Hydro Moist Cream. What's the difference? I've kind of covered this in past episodes, but we'll go over it quickly. These are the two facial moisturizers of choice for more of an intense hydration. So we've got a lot of other moisturizers in the lines. I'm not going to go over those tonight. We're dealing with specifically dry skin in wintertime. And most of us probably battle dry skin unless we have very oily and acne type problems. One of these two products needs to be on your shelf for the winter months, the Hydro Moist and Intense Moisture. The Intense Moisture is in the rosacea line. This is for the very, very sensitive, dry, skin redness, skin sensitivities, more of the inflammation and redness on the skin. This is more of a true broken out type dry skin reaction that is rosacea-like, causes skin redness and inflammation. This product is going to be heavier with the raw butters, especially the raw shea, the antibacterial and fungal oils, neem seed, tamanu, karanja, so that when this goes on, it's going to immediately soothe the redness, inflammation, as well as hydrate the skin. It does have some of the vitamin C anti-aging properties. So this is an okay cream if you've got this on your shelf and you're kind of feeling like, wow, maybe I should have considered the Hydro Moist. This is a great product to use. Now, the Regenecy Hydro Moist Cream is going to be not quite as rich in the butters and not quite as rich on the skin, but very rich in hydration. But it does have the full vitamin C herb complex, the vitamin C rich oil blends, rose hip, the argan borage. So you're getting the full benefit of those heavy antioxidants, omega fatty acids, as well as the shea, kokum, coconut lippe butters to really help hydrate the skin. So this is going to have more of that balanced anti-aging dry skin versus just predominantly dry skin and skin redness in the rosacea. I'm using the Regenecy Hydro Moist Cream. I'm actually using this twice a day because our BB cream foundation that I wear, I have at 104 on my face. I almost forgot which color that I am. The Hydro Moist Cream, I use it twice a day because our BB cream foundation has SPF, and I'm not really outside a lot right now. So we do have a day cream with SPF, but honestly, if you're wearing our foundation with the SPF 20, I put this on in the morning and at night, and I use a pretty liberal application. A lot of times a little is going to go a long way. way. But when we're dealing with the dry skin, I massage it on and let it sit on my face. Like in the morning, I'll put it on like the first thing when I get up, and then I put it on, and then after the kids get off to school and when I'm getting ready for work, when I put on my makeup, then it's absorbed all the way in. So this is the Regenecy Hydro Moist and the Intense Moisture. So just to recap, these are going to be your two facial moisturizers of choice. So I hope you guys are in a festive mood this evening and have found some of this information useful. And I wish you all a beautiful evening. I'm so happy to. There's no audience in front of me when I'm standing here in front of the computer talking, but I feel the energy of everybody watching out there, and it just makes my heart glad. And I wish you a beautiful and safe and moisturized evening, and hopefully you'll make a selection with one of our products and have better and healthier skin this winter season. So good night and God bless. Take care, everybody.